So, what is Paraconscious programming? In a nutshell, it's a method, a technique that you can use on yourself. It's perfectly private. It's easy to do. You can do it any time. Effectively, it's a self-questioning technique that will help to unprogram any unconstructive or worse, destructive programming that society or conditioning has put into your psyche, for want of a better word, and you can then reprogram by putting in the programs that you want to be there. Very often we're living our lives by somebody else's script and not our own. We're living our lives because we've been led to believe various things that may or may not be constructive for us. So much so that we sometimes get to a point where we feel lost. This has certainly been my personal experience. I just felt lost. I just like, well, who the hell am I now? You know, there was some major change in my life, and it was like, this isn't meant to happen. What do I do now? Who am I now? Where do I go from here? What's the point of anything anymore? You know, it's all fairly uncomfortable at the time, but when somebody gives you an instruction manual for the human mind, which nobody did when we were born, then suddenly you can see that things start to make sense. And, you know, we're rational creatures, human beings, sometimes too rational, but we want to figure it out. If we can see where we're going, if we can see the point of what we're doing, then life becomes quite easy. When we can't see the point anymore, life can become very depressing, very seemingly pointless. And you know, I'm here to say that Paraconscious programming is something that you can do for yourself. It can change your life. It can transform you. It did for me. And from being somebody who was stressed, anger bubbling under the surface most of the time, really not getting much joy out of life, really not seeing much point in it, to moving to a place where it's almost like life has just become a succession of win-win situations. Now, I'm not saying that I don't get irritated from time to time or really frustrated from time to time. I do, but that's when I forget that I have this tool of Paraconscious programming that I can tap into and use and free me again. And really, that's what it does for me. It makes me feel free.